I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened. Academics, you know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
So recently, I was gonna report on this last year because DJ Academics. This is all allegedly. We don't know the real story of everything. We just know the facts and hearsay. But I was gonna report on this last year because if everybody doesn't know, last year DJ Academics had a girl in his house, his girlfriend, who he was dealing with, um, who eventually, basically, was staying in his house. There was a lot of trouble going on as far between him and the girl, and she invited a friend over. This is not the girl that we're talking about in this scenario, but I'm just running down a brief scenario real quick. It was a girl he had last year in his home who had a friend over, and the friend called some guys from Virginia to the house. And this is all from Academics saying he has a girlfriend who called her friend to come down and said she wanted to hang out with Academics. He was saying, yeah, we could do some things and everything like that and hang out. And I guess before they went to sleep or whatever, um, the friend of the girlfriend actually went and unlocked the door downstairs, allegedly, and let some men into the house, or tried to let some men in the house. And it was some guys that came down from Virginia with the tag, because the only reason he found out that the guys were from Virginia, like his girlfriend and her friend was because of the tag they had on their car when they was leaving. He called the police on them when they came to the house with guns and everything to rob them, I guess, whatever it was. And by the time when they were leaving, the police was chasing them. So I think the back door was locked or something like that, or I think he said his girlfriend went downstairs and locked the door or something, thinking that somebody must have unlocked it on purpose. I don't know what the whole I don't know what the whole situation was, but it ended up being that police came down and he had his door kicked down, and he said he didn't have a front door for a while because of that scenario. And his mom was in the house, so he basically almost got robbed by his girlfriend's friend during that situation. And everybody that knew about the situation around that time said, bro, you got to handle your relationship issues. What do you have going on? You almost got robbed by some of your girlfriend's friends. And they end up being on the news and getting arrested. They actually were eventually caught, and it was on the news and everything like that. Everything was reported. And to be honest with you, nobody knew about the situation until Academics actually brought it forward. So that's how everybody knew about that situation between him and his girlfriend having issues, and um, him having trust issues after that situation. So after that, I thought that he wouldn't maybe have people around during that time. But I would say about 5 or 6 months ago, um, the one girl he said he's been dealing with over the years, they haven't particularly been dating because he has a girlfriend, but he's been dealing with for a couple of years. He said he was over some celebrity's house. I forgot the name of the guy. And they were hanging out, and he was at the party drinking and everything like that. And he says when he showed up to the house, um, basically I forget what it was. It was either when he got to the house or after he got to the house. The girl was there, and she was still there when he woke up later on. I don't know what the particular situation was, but I know when he woke up, she was there. And the other two guys that's being accused of sexual assault right now, they were leaving around the time when she was leaving. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when he was, from what Academics says, he was at the house drunk from the party. When he got there, she was already there. For some reason, she showed up at his house unannounced, according to him. I don't know if he was texting her when he was drunk or what was going on, because people know that he drinks a lot. So by the time he got to the house, he's all drunk and everything, falls asleep, wakes up. He said he was upstairs, they was somewhere else. And he was basically outside and by the pool and everything. And this girl basically, and he was asking her, "Hey, what's going on? What was you doing?" She was like, "Nothing, nothing." He said, "Oh, we wasn't doing anything. We was just chilling. We weren't doing anything." So him and his two boys that was there, two of his friends that was there. So according to academics, the guys and her were basically having a threesome, allegedly. And from that situation, she turns around and says, um, well, I need this, this, and this to happen, or that, or this, and we didn't do this and this. Everything that was going on. Basically, she was trying to make it seem like she didn't have sex with the guys. And this is after Academics was already drunk and everything. So, after that, basically they leave, she leaves, and everything, all that. And later on, she drops a video saying that he was lying on her, and she knows that he knows that she knows that he's lying about the situation, and that it was a kid done and everything else. I'll play the video so everybody can know. This video that she put up was after she left Academics in the situation with his two friends, and it's a reason why I'm bringing this up. Academics has put himself in a situation with these girls lately where one of them, he almost got robbed by her friends back home. Now he's come home sloppy drunk from a party, passed out, wakes up, see his homeboys and the girl chilling, and he's questioning everything like, what are y'all doing? What's going here? Because technically it's not his girlfriend, but it's still a girl he's not really sharing, I would say. So for them to have a threesome at that point would be a violation to him, he felt like, because that's somebody that he's been talking to over the years, and that's not somebody he's basically been sharing or passing around. So he almost felt like in that situation they was taking him for a fool, because if you just slept with someone that I know that I've been dealing with in my house, and none of you people live here, I should know about that. But he put himself in a situation where, bro, you're not supposed to be having people over there like that when you're drunk like that. But at the end of the day, that was a scenario he put out. But at this time right now, she has a whole different story. And there's two sides to every story. And as I've said recently over the last, I would say 8 months, I said, I think Academics needs to chill out on the situation that he's doing as far as reporting on other guys who have assault cases. Just like rapper Lil Mosey, when he had an assault case that he just became innocent from over the during the shutdown from 2020 on to, I would say, 2023, 2022. He dealt with that assault case for 2 or 3 years. Academics reported it, and I felt like he shouldn't be reporting stuff like that, because he's also considered a celebrity at this time, and things like that will backfire on you when you kind of put yourself in that situation. And then recently, as he said with the Diddy situation, he felt like Diddy was basically done because of the raid situation. Once your house gets raided, that situation, he felt like he was basically done. And that's kind of almost like the scenario he's in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody feels like you're done, just like how the female just called him out and said, "Oh, I accuse you of this." So he's not one of these rappers who have millions of fans. He's only somebody who reports on the rappers. So now he's starting to find out what these rappers actually find themselves in. And because of the girl saying this in December, he's not really feeling as bad as he was, I would say, a couple of months ago, because he's been dealing with it longer than everybody said. He's already broken down the story and everything that's happened. But the thing that he's catching himself in is, you're not really giving yourself a chance to get past all this if you're sitting around here arguing with rappers and putting yourself in a position where people can say, you know what, Let's help take him down. So you have so many people that you done built up as enemies now. They can basically help spread propaganda the same way that people feel like probably you've been doing. Because even if academics report certain stories, he hasn't been in the room with people when a lot of this stuff was happening. So the same situation he wants everybody else to be in, like, hey man, I feel like this, and this. I feel like they should give me a chance on this. There's a lot of people who felt like that over the years with him. And for him to catch himself in this situation and all the assault cases that he's been reporting over the last couple of years, because that's been a huge thing that he's been doing the last couple of years. And for him to catch himself in this same situation, I feel like it's basically a scenario. It's basically karma in a situation because you can't obviously say you don't want everybody else to report on things. Like, oh, if academics said, oh, I don't want everybody to report on things. And he also said recently he doesn't if he goes down, all the celebrities going down with him. Now I might have to start a Patreon channel to actually break down what all that means, because I feel like, so what does that mean? Are you holding on to celebrities' secrets? So the stuff you've been reporting, is it not the secrets that you said you had? Or so what's the real secrets? I thought what he's been reporting lately was the real secrets. Or is it just propaganda? Because Meek Mill says, and academics is openly admitted to being paid by record labels and other people to say certain things. And then he also said he hasn't been paid to say certain things because some of these times he don't really like some of these rappers. And I believe that because some of the stuff when he attacks certain people, he goes over and over and over. And it's not really something that I feel like a record label is actually paying somebody to do. And he's catching himself in a situation now where he has so many enemies he's built up over the years. And these guys have so many fans, they're gonna try to ruin him. Even in his comment section, when I seen him explaining the situation about the lawsuit that he's being handed down on, she's suing for defamation and assault. So in the situation right now, he has to basically prove to everybody that he's worthy of actually being believable. A lot of people don't believe what he's saying right now. A lot of people don't believe because of the things he's done over the last couple of years, because of the people he's attacked. And if he doesn't change that soon, well, I think it's too late to change it. And I think him focusing on Meek Mill during this time right now is it's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. Because right now all Meek Mill is doing is bringing attention towards your case. The more you talk to Meek Mill, the more people are saying, okay, what case does Akademiks have going on? So he brought attention to himself. So his job is talking, and at this time right now, he needs to slow down on the talking because he already explained himself in the situation before the lawsuit even came. He know this was coming down the pipe. But those same labels and everybody else, you talking about you have secrets against and then you'll expose them, bro, they would help this girl case get they would help this lawsuit get filed and completed faster than you believe. They have lawyers and everything else too, way more lawyers than you think. So I feel like you trying to say that everybody going down with you or something like that. Nah, that's not gonna happen. It's a lot of people that said that. It won't happen, buddy. It won't. It won't. You won't even be able to hit send on these platforms. A lot of these platforms, they won't even let you hit send on. And I've heard he recently shut down his Instagram account. So that's proof right there that it's getting to him, and he doesn't want to catch any flack behind it. But when you're in a news cycle like this, it happens. It's happened a lot of times. And he said plenty of times in the past that Charlamagne and God is his mentor. One of the first interviews he did, he's met him at the Breakfast Club years and years and years ago, before his YouTube channel was even blowing up. So it's a lot of things. He's been pretty deep in a lot of this stuff. I'm not gonna say a lot now, but if we can go back to what he was doing on Complex, and over the last couple of years with the last couple of months with the Erykah Badu situation and everything overall, a lot of these females right now, they're trying to build up a case to make it seem like he's not worthy of any kind of justice as far as him believing him. And then I feel like right now, if a record label wants to do anything, they can do it now because he's been going at a lot of female artists and different things like that. They can kind of build up a scenario. But I feel like